Hello. So the first thing that we are wanting to do is move the spine in 3 planes of direction. And what that actually means is to lengthen through the side waists, to rotate through the spine, so twisting action, and obviously to also open up through the front of the chest and the shoulders, which is through extension of the spine, and then you counteract that with flexion of the spine, so that rounding. So you want to make sure that you have a strap with you handy, and I'm sitting on a block so that I can open up the front of my hips and the hip flexors a little bit better. As opposed to just sitting on the floor, which can be a little bit more challenging with tighter hips. So what you want to do is get yourself propped up. It doesn't have to be on a yoga block. It can be on a bolster, it can be on a rolled up towel or a blanket or a pillow, whatever is comfortable, but I do recommend sitting on something. And to start off with, we're just going to bring the arms down by our sides, and on an inhale, you're going to reach up above the head, and then hold on to your wrist and exhale into a side bend. Inhale, try and pull just a little bit deeper on that wrist. And then exhale, bring the arms down in front to release you out of the side bend. Inhale, reaching up above the head. Holding on to the opposite wrist, exhale into the side bend. Inhale, pulls you a little bit deeper into the side bend. You really want to make that sit bone nice and heavy. And exhale, let that arm come back down in front. Let's do one more each side. Inhale, reaching up overhead. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, pull just a little bit deeper. And exhale to release. Last one. Inhale, reaching up. Holding onto the opposite wrist, exhale into the side bend. Inhale, pulling just a bit deeper. And exhale, bringing the arms back down. We'll continue with arms above the head. Inhale, reaching up. Clasp the hands together as you exhale. Push the palms toward the ceiling as you inhale. So let the shoulder blades lift up as high as they can. And on the exhale, you're going to twist gently, just with your upper body. So you'll feel that the hips are keeping you grounded, but also stopping you from being able to move in the twist through the hips. So it's actually coming through the spine instead. On your next inhale, reach back up overhead. Keep reaching through the hands, and exhale, twist to the opposite direction. Take one more inhale and exhale here in the twist. Inhale back to center. We'll do one more each side. Exhale, release to the other side. Inhale back through center. And exhale, opposite side. Inhale, coming back through center. Exhale, you're going to reach the arms behind you. And if you're sitting on a bolster, you could place the hands behind you onto the bolster and squeeze the shoulder blades together and arch the spine. If you're not on a bolster, you could either place the fingertips on the floor for extra support, or if you want to use a little bit more emphasis and muscle energy, then you can clasp the hands behind the back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and lift through the sternum. If you're feeling comfortable in the neck, just a little look up, but don't throw the head all the way back. Breathe into the belly. Take one more inhale. And exhale, releasing. And now bringing the palms, the back of the palms together out in front of you and rounding through the spine, tucking the chin down toward the chest. On your next inhale, bring the fingers in toward you so the back of the palms are still together, the shoulders are rounding forward, and then as you reach up, you lengthen both the back and the front of the body, and then bringing the hands back down by your side. We'll bring the fingertips together and then back of the palms together, rounding through the upper back. And then bringing the fingertips up towards you so you feel that internal rotation of the shoulders. And then you lengthen through both sides, through both the front and the back of the body. And then exhale, bringing the hands back down by your side. We're going to grab the strap. And you want to make it long enough so that you can grab the ends, and it's really going to depend on how tight you are through the shoulders as to how wide you take the grip. So the tighter the shoulders, the wider the grip. The more mobile the shoulders, the narrower the grip. What I want you to focus on though is to make sure that your wrists aren't sickling inwards. So you want to actually get the wrists so that they're even rather than turning in. So I'm going to take the strap just a little bit wider, and you start above the head. You inhale here, and on your exhale you start to take the hands behind you. And now if you feel really tight through the shoulders, you'll have to widen the grip on the strap and lower it all the way down to the lower back. Inhale, coming all the way back up and over, and exhale in front. This is a great movement to do. Inhale, reaching up. Great movement to do to really start to move all of the fluid, the synovial fluid through the shoulder joints. And you keep moving with your breath cycle. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale all the way back down. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale back down in front. If you're starting to feel the shoulders are getting a little bit more mobile, you might move the hands in just a tad closer. This time when we take the strap up above the head, you're going to take it behind and find a spot that's really tense. And then what I want you to focus on is to not let the head drop forward and the chin come forward, but imagine that you're pressing your head into a wall behind you. This is a really tense spot for me. So you could just close the eyes and really breathe into that place of tension. Make sure you're breathing in and out through the nose, into the belly, into the chest. And on the next exhalation, you can release that belt all the way down behind you. And then inhale, reaching the belt back up. And exhale it all the way down. And then once you release the belt, it'll feel really good to just roll the shoulders up, back and down a few times. And maybe even also a few gentle head and neck rolls. And then returning the head back to center. Let me know how you go with that one, and we'll move to the next video, which is about strengthening the lower body, particularly the hips and the glutes. Thanks.